Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Ready for this shit?
On 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So the Rockets win the tip. Harden with it. Interconference battle tonight, Brent. You could feel the change in atmosphere when you go up against a rival.
No doubt about it.
It's amazing.
Not only the teams are feeling it, but there's something to the fan bases. You understand, these guys. I don't care if we win another game. We want to win this game
one
tonight.
Yeah. It's important. The shot by George, no good.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. He had a clean look. You just can't make them all.
Pass to Tucker.
Damn, he made it. How you turn them down?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, let me be back. I'll be right back. Oh, shit. Oh,
You ready?
I had a Charlie horse. Oh. I'll be back. Do not start.
Nigga, you ready now? Yeah.
Great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty.
You ready?
Yep.
Jam.
Damn,
Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Here's Ferguson. Right side George. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here is Harden. We played just over a minute here in the first. A three-pointer off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And the contested their objective. One more, maybe.
Oh my God.
My nigga?
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so Nene will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Rivers. Harden surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got his second bucket.
We talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there. And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Pass to Rivers. In the corner, it's Gordon. Now Nene. Defended by George. And Tucker has it in the corner.
Tucker.
On the 3 off target. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the
Here's the guy, second round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy. Especially defensively. TNT.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Adams is a decent shot blocker, but relies on his position mostly. That time in the right spot.
And the ball travels on. Last touch by Nene.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Yeah, Russ, you can't shoot. I give you a shot, Russ.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Adams.
I don't like this game.
Guarded by Nene.
Let him shoot. Let him shoot.
Left side,
Let
Westbrook.
him shoot.
Now George.
Oh, we gotta guard George. Guard George.
Second chance shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points.
Really?
So 1 free throw.
That's my dog.
Great
That's my dog.
Tremendous athlete, takes the hit. He makes that one count.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Who the fuck is these people? As it was last year, only 7.
Now here's Green.
Yes.
Drills the three-pointer.
That ain't go. That ain't go. I don't know why he's
Rhythm
doing this.
early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved.
You can white cracker.
The game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
That's off, dumbass.
9 for 3. A shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Patterson.
Yeah.
And there's the call on James.
Goddamn, nigga.
That's his first foul.
Damn, they took him out the game, too. No, they didn't.
Outside, George. Down low. And it's Patterson.
Yeah.
I'll let
A
you
really
low key.
good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Here's Green. Played in with a nice touch off the
Ain't
break.
that bullshit?
Hey, low
Green
key, that
got
was
5 now.
ass shot selection. And it was everything great.
Billy Donovan has faced a
Maybe
tough
still
job in
winning.
Oklahoma City, Brent. Star players leaving town. Some even criticizing him after they left.
The circumstances of Billy Donovan moving off of what he did at the University of Florida and making that a powerhouse Division I basketball program. It's been very interesting to have Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant to begin your career, and then pushing that team to almost beating the Golden State Warriors, losing in a Game 7 to losing Kevin Durant. Billy Donovan's seen a lot in the early part of his career. The hopes is that he continues to grow and learn. Really happy with
Look at you. Make sure you on that nigga. You gay.
basketball acumen.
Hey, I just seen that nigga run down the court. Like, oh, fuck, I gotta get this nigga. I'm like, this is like a
Here's
fair
Noel.
player. I know he was chuck up
Still
on.
looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's the more.
Now Patterson.
What the fuck, my nigga?
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. To the paint.
Fish.
Here's Clark. Fareed at the elbow. Houston moving it around. Here's Green.
Bitch.
Will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. Second chance effort. Again, the miss by Green.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Felton attacking. Patterson,
That's how you use the center, nigga.
Patterson's got his second basket. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Tight for 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Flip, come here.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys with the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle.
Come on.
Just shut up.
And oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense. And this has them out to a big lead. after one.
Pass to Fareed.
Fareed. That bitch fly Fareed.
Oklahoma City trailing.
I'm thinking that's not Fareed. I mean, that's not what's his name.
And Kenneth Fareed, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014.
I know you didn't mean to pass it right there, did you?
His minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man to do at least one of those two.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Green. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Pass to Noel. Both teams will make substitutions.
Russ fucking suck.
Cool.
Russ.
Just over a minute gone here in the second.
Oh,
fucking suck, my nigga.
You see that nigga on the ring. Let that nigga shoot. Let that nigga shoot.
6 on the shot clock.
Let that nigga shoot, James.
So here's Westbrook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly.
Never.
That shit nigga did that.
And that'll be Oklahoma City.
I'm playing with you, dude. I'm not just stop playing with you, dude. He's like getting on the ass.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Trailing by 2. Out left to the wing. Here's Grant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Shut up, Spargo.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul.
Good boy.
That is his first foul of the game.
Get out my room, man.
Now, here is Harden. Two minutes now played in the second quarter.
Damn,
it has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for him.
Russ is so fucking ass.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro. So he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Give it to Russ.
Now here's Adams, following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
Get that bitch to Russ.
Adams down low. It's tipped.
Bitch.
Harden right side.
Damn.
To the paint.
Damn.
Stolen by Grant. At the elbow, Westbrook.
Get Russ off color right quick.
And he's fouled pretty hard.
He might miss free throw.
But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on the name.
Oh my gosh,
This has physical tools to make you go in there and foul.
My nigga, you fucking suck. It's like you don't even want to put points on the board. Like, fuck on.
Hey, dude, I'm live streaming this. We only got 13 and 11 points.
For 3.
Oh my God! Let that nigga shoot.
They need this.
Let him shoot.
Shut up!
You scared as fuck. Scared as fuck.
2 shots coming up.
He not gonna miss. He not gonna miss.
Fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot on the defense that way.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game.
Yeah.
Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA player, and multiple all-defense selections.
Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. From deep.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
Sparkle! Shut up!
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter.
This nigga make those even longer.
He just takes great pride in being a complete player. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not good. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on
Nigga
that.
James can't get shit.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Rivers. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. Goes back up.
Really?
Solid defense from Grant.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Look how slow they fucking jump shots is.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throws. And
Fuck this is free throws.
he's off on the first.
You both got Kurt feet.
At the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Oh, you winning?
Both teams will make substitutions. Now, here is Knight. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nobody
Let's slow as jump shot.
Oklahoma City, the rebound.
George not gonna miss though.
And at City.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Dude looked at the ball.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He's trying to his
Hold on.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he's too good with that crossover.
Here's Green. Another miss.
I'm doing all the good shit that I can't make a
The
bucket.
Thunder leading by 3. George.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Launches it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Knight. Pass to Fareed. Here's Clark.
Cash.
No good that time.
What's up, nigga?
Some good action through the
Hey, you want to play Fortnite?
Hey, it's halftime. We at 16.
and after second half could turn out
Dude, like, you know why you make that shot.
Shut up. That's how that matters, nigga.
Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top.
Including yourself.
Here's your money.
I'm perfect one time, my nigga.
And we remember the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are so fresh in my mind. Over the top, MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes
Shut up!
on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Harden, that's good.
We shoot 25 and 27%
attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Pass to George. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Goes up. And the jam by Harden.
That's what you want in transition, a high percentage.
That story is true, and here the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive
It didn't work the first time. You tried to take it.
motion-based
Shut the fuck up.
and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Pass to Rivers.
Why did you pass it back, nigga?
Right around a minute and a half. Played here in the third.
What's so ass?
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets.
Oh,
Point game.
fucking bitch.
here for the Rockets.
Taking the timeout.
And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adams. And the Thunder.
Why can't they fucking throw?
It's a disappointing sequence of plays, absolutely inexcusable.
Fucking ball, dumbass.
Here is Harden. 6 points for him.
Fucking ball.
Funny.
Yeah, shit,
And
not.
Adams sends it back. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
They slow down when they kick that fucking ball.
Pass to Adams.
He's stuck on the post up. My controller is down.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19 already.
Oh my God.
And has only gotten stronger.
Yeah, they
Just
took
a
out Russ for
bruising
him.
presence down low.
That gotta hurt Russ.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. To the middle. Back to George. Pass to Adams. He does
Little baby ass, dumbass nigga.
and plenty of bump.
Oh, what is this ball?
Stephen Adams strong enough.
Stop it every time y'all get the fucking ball. What's wrong with that bitch?
Contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
Kicks it out to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rockets trailed by 3. Back to Rivers. And there's the call on Felton.
Get
That's
out.
his first foul of the game.
Get out. What?
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Stop sitting in the fucking ball.
I'm calling a play.
You stand in the same spot every fucking time.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up. And Grant sends it back. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Diallo. And Felton is up top. Stolen by Rivers. And now it's Knight running. He can go all the way.
Mate, what the fuck is you?
Rejection by And here comes the
I see why you play.
Here's Diallo. They get it again. And that one's good. No error. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Go!
On the glass on full display, great at hitting the
Lost,
boards,
nigga.
capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
The best player is fucking P.J. Tucker. Come on now.
The WNBA, the top teams make the playoffs. We know that regardless of what conference. And the early results look good, Brent. Do you ever see that happening in the NBA?
I like the chatter about it. I like the consideration about it. I love the idea of the top 16 teams making the playoffs, but then I think to myself, well, if 12 of those 16 teams are in the Western Conference, then a lot of people are going to be watching something else come playoff time. So
travel just makes it prohibitive.
not just the travel, Kevin, but the idea that you have these shifts. As we know, the Western Conference has dominated the NBA for at least the last decade, that there just wouldn't be much attention for the playoffs, at least throughout the country, if you did it that way.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fucking God.
And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Backcourt violation.
Look at this shit.
1:29 left to play.
bad game. Bum ass team. Only got a James Harden and James Harden do shit. Your ass.
There's
Look
the
at this
basket and
his
making a
first third of the game.
double-digit lead. Abrines has got himself on the board with 3 days.
Bullshit.
And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for Houston.
You better hit.
Trailing by 10.
That bitch was 4.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on
Who's
the
that
boards.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Down 13.
Timeout called for
James Harden goes to the bench and he's fucking rap.
Russell Westbrook with 2 straight seasons.
Look at Johnny that fucking
Double. This is a feat that we thought we would never see again. And Russell backed up the one campaign with another.
Fucking suck.
Stuff.
Yeah,
Rockets trailed by 13. Houston shooting their first free throw.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
If I make both of you do come back.
Well, Knight as a decisive guard, much better than when he's out there thinking about plays.
To the left wing. Here's Diallo. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Here's Noel. Over Chris.
Chris rises up, and I just he just spiked that one away.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Tucker.
No.
He hits one and misses one. Each at the line. The Thunder leading by 10. Pass to Noel. Oklahoma City moving it around. Grant outside. Out of bounds. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. And here's Chris. Over Adams. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston.
Marquise Chris is becoming a better scorer, more familiar with those areas on the floor. That time catch and shoot.
For Oklahoma City, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trailed by 9. Harden outside. Looking to get back on track here. Now Nene. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target.
And that's a
Let me show you how to do that post shit.
Make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
And he gets the win.
You saw that.
Let me tell you how to do that post.
Still better than you though.
You up left and right. Watch out the difference between
Harden outside.
Go.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And they're moving it up. Back to Adams. Grant down low. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That lethal first step. Westbrook uses it to get an edge, and that helps draw the contact.
He got 2 points.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
And the shot's good from Nene.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Stop here.
Here's George. Pass to Adams. Now here's Grant.
I'm trying to pass it, man.
They get called for the 3-second violation. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs. That's the real question.
Outside, George. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be his third foul so far. George looking around. Back to Adams. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
Well, great efficiency from Steven Adams. Rarely does he take a bad shot.
Now a timeout called by
Steven Adams. So appreciated by the star players on the team, and certainly the coaching staff, just doing dirty work, setting screens, scoring on the inside, being a physical presence. And he's taken some strides, I think, Kevin, offensively, being able to score sometimes out of the box.
Now let's catch up with our sideline.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. You gotta wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We've gotta seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And you look at Adams' per-minute scoring averages, Brent. They've gone up every season.
Well, it's got to help having Russell Westbrook setting the table and the type of attention not only Westbrook drew, but also PG and Carmelo Anthony for a season. So obvious uptick in the offensive numbers for Steven Adams, but he is improving, and you see some confidence in the offense.
They got 5 fouls. Stop fucking fouling.
One more, and he'll be disqualified. Gotta be more careful.
Here's Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Left side, George. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook scanning the floor. Lets it go from 14. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Getting a little bit more room here from the mid-range, the explosive shot area, getting quick to that spot and separating from the defender.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Ferguson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Tucker. But they'll get another chance. Outside for George.
Hey, like, real shit, somebody get the fucking rebound. He over here horsing all live.
To the inside. Adams.
He just took a whole fucking minute off the clock.
Persistence pays off as they finally get a shot.
Adams, such a physical presence out there on the glass. This is how he gets a lot of his points.
Offensive rebound. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside.
Annoying.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. And George, here we go. Stuff.
Look out. Push that one home.
1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Nene.
Well, I said don't take it up, man. That nigga, he's so...
And have to defend better in the paint. Just let him set up way too deep.
Well, he's going to punish you down there if you're not more physical than he is.
Stop calling timeout. We lost. fuck are they doing?
Since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of
What's he
things
calling
right now,
timeout
but
for
a
in the
comeback,
reward?
that's not one of them.
Here is Harden. Fires from deep.
Never.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the
Come
foul.
on, I ain't even foul, bro. I'm just on that nigga.
Give me my screen.
Outside.
That screen was not about to work.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Oklahoma City.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Steven Adams.
Well, just a full
bitch
shot
out.
on the glass did a fantastic job.
He was ass anyway.
And coming up with seemingly...
I didn't take James Harden out.
This nigga sucks.
Oh, yeah, leave.
Play me again. That's all that. Play me again. Play me again.
All right.
Make it 5 minutes. Make it 5 minutes. Don't have that much time.
I did. No, you suck.
Dude, that's one game. And I had
The fuck you mean about to do another one too?
Bro, the Rockets didn't have nobody.
You do that when you picked them.
Shit. Alright, bet. I know who got somebody. Who you picking?
You picking now?
Who you picking?
I'm picking now.
Alright, bet I'm picking them.
Lucky. Picking all time to my your ass.
Hell no! Hey, you fuck up. Use the current team.
Nigga, no, look at that fucking team.
Hey, they a current team. No, I'm not to play you. I'm about to leave. You gotta use the current team. Giannis can. Giannis, they said Giannis can beat him. Pick Giannis. No, pick the.
You can't. Look at he ain't got no team for real.
You picking him?
Nigga, fucking slaughter ass team. You niggas fucking do everything.
Oh, you can't use them. I use D-Lo on them.
Use Lonzo.
Lonzo hurt.
No, we can use all time teams.
No.
Yes.
No, man.
Cause I'm picking them.
No, I'm about to leave, dude. Just use somebody current.
No, stop.
Use somebody current.
Random.
No, you use a random. Nigga, I'm using the Kings. Who you using?
No.
Jersey, I want it. That's all. That's bro. I'm trying to cheat. I'm ready.
What the fuck your ass?
This is my last game for it, so I like it. That nigga RJ blocked you.
Don't tell me Anthony Davis injured.
Yeah, I believe so.
Hey, I'm about to quit.
No, nigga, you picked him. Just play it all up.
making Clementine act more like an asshole is because
I'm gonna get bored. Let's play Fortnite.
I'm not going to sleep tonight. I already know it. I'm not going to sleep.
Pelicans come into
Let's play Fortnite.
contest in this game. Kings looking to make the most out of the
Santo?
court advantage here in Sacramento. Hi everyone, we're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
What the fuck?
Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline.
He's my second favorite point guard in the league.
De'Aaron Fox ain't doing shit.
Has it in the corner.
He be trying to jam on me.
Like this, don't get his ass injured. Fuck out.
Well, there's an old cliche, Kevin, we've heard or said a million times about speed killer. Well, perhaps no player is more emblematic of that than De'Aaron Fox. End to end, he could be one of the fastest players in the league.
Well, Fox is a blur in transition. Brent, his speed is a weapon.
Yeah, and he can use it if he has the ball or if he doesn't. Become a slasher and get into the teeth of the defense. Defensively, his lateral quickness and intensity also can make him a pest. It would be nice to see if he takes some pride on that end of the floor growing up.
Here's Fox. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Bialica. Now Cauley Stein. And Fox has it in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Beautiful ball.
And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for New Orleans.
Yeah, Fox way too fast.
To the wing right side. Back to Payton. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Randall outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Moore. It's going by Hill. Outside jumper. Now Fox. Tries again. And that's 2 points.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Shumpert, following the basket by Julius Randle. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Fox. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Dave Joerger in his 3rd season with the Kings. Before that, 9 seasons, Brent, in Memphis, with 3 of those being the Grizzlies head coach.
Yeah, an interesting end to his time in Memphis as things just kind of went awry between him and management. But the personnel decisions is what it came down to. And
Let's play Fortnite.
In Sacramento with a very young, very energetic team, needs some direction. Maybe Dave Joerger, the guy to get the job.
What?
Hold on.
Launches it. Can't hit that one.
Come on.